And then just as a procedural matter, Roger, I think I had asked if you could provide to the council a list of the sites that had been evaluated by the town, I guess, and the IFC collectively, which I believe you said was done, and what the criteria were for a site. And I guess this memo from Mr. Moran is partially designed to address that, but what I was hoping for was something really straightforward that maybe goes on a page or two, which is, we evaluated these sites, we used these criteria, and these are the pros and cons that we basically applied as a judgment to each of those sites. I presume that's how we did it.
Well, we can, I thought I had provided the criteria we used to the council. We can provide it again. And they're very simple criteria based on the programming, but, I mean, one of the criteria, for example, was didn't require rezoning, so that it would be placed somewhere that was already zoned for this purpose. So there were, and I shared that list with Mr. Peters and the group I met with. And it actually, very few sites met the criteria. But I can provide that criteria to you. And we didn't go through a process of this one meets it, this one doesn't.
You did not do that?
No, we had the criteria, and this one met that criteria. But I can provide you that information.
Yeah, just to be very, very clear.
It was a
list of sites and what the criteria were, and what, if any, observations were made about whether, to the degree to which each of those sites met or didn't meet the criteria.
I think you might have a different impression of the work we did. We had this criteria, and we looked at some sites of property that were around the town, like we would do if somebody wanted to build a Walgreens or Walmart or Target. And and that criteria really, this site, based on that criteria, became a very easily recognizable site. So it wasn't this very scientific process of identifying multiple pieces of land and doing the pros and cons of each one of them. But I can provide you the criteria and the information we have.